Alright, so last but not least, we're going to do T, which is tongue. So the tongue is used as an articulation. A good way to think of different articulations while thinking of syllables is for staccato, I like to think of two, so like t, t, two, two. If you put your hand up, you can kind of feel the air coming out. It's not too much, but it's not nothing. So if we go like this, two, 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 you can feel it's coming out of a pretty small aperture, which makes sense since we want the smaller aperture when we're trying to play faster or more precise notes. If you, on the other hand, if you want to play a legato sound, the sound do, as in like do your homework, is a good way to get the legato sound. Again, you can go like this and go do, do, and you feel that your aperture is a little bit bigger, which is very helpful. Again, similar to vibrato, we want to make sure that our chin isn't moving when we're articulating, so we don't want like do, do, or to, when your chin's moving. You just want to, do, do. You want to make sure that the chin's not moving and it's just the aperture changing. We also want to focus on not stopping the tone or the air with our tongue. The tongue is just there to provide the articulation. The tongue will always be on the where your gum line is, the bottom of your gum line, and you're only going to move the tip of your tongue against it. And another really important thing is to make sure that the air is always moving. And I think articulation and working on tonguing is probably, again, similar to tone and it's one of the most important of the 5 aspects that we should learn. And I think it should be something that should be taught immediately, since otherwise it's hard to just jump into it. So another way to work on tonguing that I like to use is just, again, like pick your favorite note. Since we've been doing G a lot, we'll just do G, and then just practice the differences between to or do. So for example, I'll try and start with to first. So to. I'll try that into the flute. Versus do. It is a little bit hard to do staccato articulation, since you need more air. I clearly struggle with it a little bit, but ways to work on that is just to, again, use more air and try and aim the air down into the flute. I realize that when I'm playing it, I tend to, the air goes over the tone hole instead of going in through the tone hole. But when we're doing do, it's a little bit easier, since you're using more air anyway to get that legato sound. So it sounds more like this. Also, the legato articulation is more, it's less harsh. I feel with the to, it's a little bit more harsh since you're going t, 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 while duh is more, it's lighter, and it makes a lighter sound. So I think that's a great way to work on articulation. And that's pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed this video, and make sure that you're practicing TTFVO every day. Thank you.